Hey, what's up? Welcome back, because in this video, I'm going to show you a way to turn long videos into a steady stream of short, ready-to-post clips without spending hours in an editor. If you're a creator who's tired of chopping content manually, or you want to scale your repurposing game, this is definitely for you. I'll walk through real examples, show you how it works, point out some quirks, and give you tips so your shorts actually land. Best part is, no fancy editing skills are required to make this happen. So here's the core idea. Instead of building every short from scratch, let an AI find the good bits for you. You feed it a long video, a podcast episode, a vlog, an interview, anything. And it automatically detects the moments that are likely to perform well, trims them into bite-sized clips, adds captions, and gets them ready to post. That's basically what the tool does, and today I'll show you exactly how to use it, and when you might still want to tweak things manually. First, let's take a quick peek at some examples to give you some context. I imported a 40-minute interview, and the software produced a set of 15 to 60-second clips. Some clips were funny one-liners, some were fast insights, and a couple were perfect for reels because the timing and delivery were already tight. I also tried a long-form explainer, and the system pulled out clear how-to snippets framed as standalone moments. You can literally preview the clips, pick which ones to keep, batch edit captions, and schedule them out. It's wild how much time this process actually saves. All right, let's walk through the entire process step by step so you can easily follow along. Step 1 is simply uploading your long-form video source file. The system supports standard MP4 files and most common codecs you might already be using. You can either drag and drop the file directly or link to a file that is already hosted somewhere online. Pro tip: higher quality source files always give cleaner crops and result in better caption accuracy. Step 2 involves letting the AI analyze everything in your footage. The software scans the audio and the visuals, detecting topic shifts, reaction moments, applause or laughs, and high engagement patterns like questions or punchlines. Based on that analysis, it proposes a complete bundle of potential clips for you to review. You'll see timestamps, a short auto-generated title for each clip, and a small thumbnail preview right there. Step 3 is dedicated to the review and refinement stage. Remember, the auto-selected clips are just a starting point. They are not the final cut you have to use. You can trim a few seconds, change the crop from landscape to portrait, edit the auto-generated headline, or swap out the thumbnail image. The system gives suggested captions, and you can easily bulk edit them if a phrase needs a little cleaning up. This is where creators often get nervous, but honestly, most of the initial picks are already pretty solid. You really only need to tweak the ones that clearly need a little more context or adjustment. Step 4 covers adding your essential branding elements and background music. You can apply a consistent intro, outro, logo placement, and a specific caption style to all clips so they look like a cohesive series. For the music, you can either use the platform's pre-licensed tracks or upload your own custom audio files. Watch out for music copyright if you plan to post to platforms like YouTube. The safest route is to use tracks you already have a license for, or the platform-native libraries. Step 5 is where the real magic happens: auto-scheduling and the content calendar. This is where this type of tool really shines, compared to those piecemeal, single-action tools you might use. Instead of exporting clips and manually uploading them one by one, set your posting cadence. Pick the platforms you want, and the system will queue the posts. The content calendar view lets you rearrange posts, preview captions, and see exactly when each clip will publish across all channels. A couple of quick tips on timing and length. The AI suggests clip lengths based on content norms, but you should always adjust them. If a clip has text that reads slowly, add a second or two so your viewers can easily keep up with the information. For punchlines or impactful statements, shorter is usually better for maximum engagement. Also, always think about your hooks. If a clip's first 2 seconds aren't attention-grabbing, move the start point forward to that essential hook. Now, how does this approach compare to other content tools you might have used before? Design tools like Canva's Magic Design for Video are great for assembling visual-driven short videos from a set of images or clips using a text prompt. They are super accessible for quick marketing clips, creating thumbnails, and making simple social videos. But there are some trade-offs. Those magic features are primarily geared toward generating visuals from prompts, not for mining your long-form archives to find the most viral moments. If your library consists of long interviews or multi-hour live streams, that manual curation step still falls squarely on you with many of those other tools. Another common workflow is to use clip-finding tools that only detect spikes in audio amplitude, like moments of laughter or applause. Those tools can certainly find moments, but they often don't capture the necessary context surrounding the clip. This system's real strength is that it blends audio cues with a semantic understanding of the entire conversation, usually meaning fewer awkward, out-of-context clips. Now, let's be real for a moment about potential limitations. No artificial intelligence solution is completely perfect after all. If your source video is low quality, has heavy crosstalk, or includes very complex technical jargon, the automatic captioning and highlight detection will be less accurate. Also, some advanced creative choices, like precise visual framing, handcrafted transitions, or nuanced color grading, still benefit from a human touch. Finally, some features around third-party assets or premium music may be gated behind paid plans on any platform, so expect occasional pro-only elements or the need to swap in free alternatives. Here are a few practical workflows that work extremely well with this method. First, when repurposing podcast episodes, feed the full episode, pick out all the hot takes and quotable moments, and schedule them across the entire week. You get a steady stream of fresh content without ever having to rewatch the whole episode yourself. For long-form tutorials, extract concise step-by-step clips and title them clearly as short how-tos. These short, targeted clips are actually great for search and discovery across platforms. Finally, for interviews and panels, pull out reaction shots and controversial lines, which usually perform strongly on social media. Regarding external assets, if you need extra B-roll or background footage, free services are great, and paid services are solid if you need licensed music. Just be mindful of licensing terms if you plan to monetize your content or post on specific platforms. The platform lets you swap in these external assets during clip editing, so you can replace any low-quality automatic parts with cleaner visuals. A quick note on analytics and iteration. After you publish a batch, check which clips get the most engagement and then feed that data back to the AI. Over time, the system learns what your specific audience prefers, which constantly improves future clip selection. It's not magic overnight, but within just a few cycles, you'll notice the suggestions getting substantially better. Okay, final steps now for export and posting the finished clips. Once you're happy with the clips and the schedule, hit publish, or you can export a batch of MP4s if you want to manually post them later. The tool supports direct posting to major platforms and gives you one central calendar to manage all channels, which is way less messy than juggling multiple separate uploads. To wrap this up, if you struggle with turning long-form video into a consistent stream of short-form content, these tools drastically reduce your overall workload. They aren't a replacement for your creative judgment, but they automate the repetitive, tedious parts, finding clips, adding captions, and scheduling everything. Compared to design-first tools that generate standalone videos, this workflow is optimized for clipping and scaling content from your existing long-form assets. If you want to give it a try, upload one of your longer videos and immediately look for those quick wins, the perfect one-liners or moments that truly make viewers comment. Start there, schedule a small cadence for the first week, and see what happens. You'll be genuinely surprised how quickly your channel fills up with polished, high-performing shorts. All right, that's everything for this walkthrough today. If you have any questions about a specific use case, like podcast to shorts, educational series, or live stream highlights, drop a comment and I'll walk through a tailored workflow for you. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the very next one.